Hi there, Aries. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astro Girl, and we're looking at February 9 through 15. And, of course, we have Valentine's Day this weekend. And I know that for many people, Valentine's Day can be a very sad day indeed, or a day that they don't particularly want to think about. Maybe you're in an unhappy relationship, and Valentine's Day is just one more thing you feel like you have to get through. And, maybe you have to fake it a little bit if you're single, and you have to deal with flowers arriving for your flatmate or your roommate or maybe at work, and you have to deal with seeing everyone and the cards on display and the chocolates on display. It can be less than, thrilling. You could really feel out of the mix. It's one day. As I told you on Christmas Day, as I told you New Year's Day, it's just one day to get through. It's a Saturday, and there's plenty of things to do to offset the fact that maybe you're not going to have the best Valentine's Day. Mercury moves direct this week on the 11th in Aquarius, which is going to be really good for you. Some of you have most likely had issues with friends over the last couple of weeks. That full moon in Leo last week was quite the doozy alongside Mercury retrograde. And I'm sure many of you felt as if it was time for you to shed your skin of people who were no longer serving a purpose in your life. They were only managing to upset you, and you probably know exactly who that is. It could definitely be someone born under the sign of Leo or Aquarius or both. This is one of those times, however, that you do have to wait it out until Mercury moves direct on the 11th, and sometimes Mercury takes a few days to get going. And also until Venus and Mars and the Sun are in your sign, late March, when you may have a, change of heart, and you may realize that maybe you've been judging people and a bit critical of people, and you don't feel that's probably the right thing for you to be doing. And going forward, it's going to be a very valuable learning lesson for you when you realize that the things that have upset you with other people are maybe the things you have not dealt with in your own life, or the things you feel you can't fix, and people are pushing you to fix things, and they're only trying to help. So don't yap at them and snarl at them just yet. Keep in mind Mercury's retrograde. It's Valentine's Day. There is a bit of a hostile environment going on. So just weather the storm, Aries, and come out of it and see how you feel this time next week. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, and I'll speak to you again next week.